Success is not about talent. It's not about luck. And it is definitely not about motivation. Why? Because motivation comes and goes. One day you feel like you can conquer the world, and the next you can't even get out of bed. What really, truly separates successful people from everyone else is self-discipline. It's the ability to do what needs to be done day in and day out, even when you don't feel like doing it. It's the engine that drives you forward when the initial spark of motivation has long faded. In this video, you're going to learn how to build real, sustainable self-discipline and how to use it to create the long-term success you want in your life. Let's start by clearing up a huge misconception. What is self-discipline really? For many, the word brings up images of punishment, of forcing yourself to suffer through things you hate. But that's not what it is. True self-discipline is actually the highest form of self-respect. It's choosing what you want most over what you want right now. Think about it. Every single time you wake up early instead of hitting the snooze button, you're casting a vote for a more productive you. Every time you put in an extra hour of work while others are relaxing, you're investing in your future. Every time you stay consistent with your goals, instead of quitting when it gets tough, you are telling yourself that your future self is worth the effort. And believe me, that future version of you is watching. They're counting on you to make these small, daily choices that will build the life they get to live. Discipline isn't about depriving yourself, it's about empowering your future. So, if discipline is so great, why do most people fail to stay disciplined? The answer is simple. They rely on motivation. They wait until they feel ready. They wait for a burst of inspiration to strike. They wait for the perfect moment, the perfect alignment of stars, before they take action. But here's the hard truth. Discipline doesn't come from feelings. It comes from systems and habits. If your progress depends on how you feel on any given day, you will stay stuck forever. Your feelings are fickle. They change with the weather, with what you ate for lunch, with a single negative comment. Successful people understand this. They don't wake up and ask, "Do I feel like doing this today?" Instead, they ask a much more powerful question. Is this action going to move me closer to the person I want to become? Their actions are tied to their identity, not their fleeting emotions. That's the fundamental shift you need to make. This brings us to our first practical step. Clarity creates discipline. You cannot stay disciplined for long if you, Dante, have a crystal clear reason why you redoing something. Vague goals lead to vague efforts. So, I want you to ask yourself some serious questions. What kind of life do I genuinely want to live? Who do I want to become in the next 5 years? Not just what I want to have, but who I want to be. And here's a powerful one. What will happen if I don't change? What will my life look like in 1 year, 5 years, or 10 years if I stay exactly as I am today? When your why is strong enough, the how becomes so much easier. So write your goals down. Don't just keep them in your head. Make them specific. Make them clear. Put them somewhere you can see them every single day, on your mirror, as your phone's wallpaper, on your desk. A clear vision turns discipline from a chore into a direction. It gives you a map, and every disciplined action is another step toward your destination. Now, for step 2, and this is where most people trip up. Start small, but stay consistent. We live in a culture of instant gratification. We want to transform our entire lives overnight. So, what do? We try to change everything at once. We decide to wake up at 5 a.m., work out for 2 hours, eat a perfect diet, read a book a day, and start a new business all on Monday. We start strong, fueled by that initial burst of motivation. But by Friday, we're exhausted, overwhelmed, and we burn out. And then we quit, feeling like a failure. The secret is to flip the script. Instead of intensity, focus on consistency. Start with just one habit. One small promise you make to yourself. One non-negotiable action you take every single day. Maybe it's just doing 10 push-ups. Maybe it's writing 100 words. Maybe it's meditating for 5 minutes. Discipline is built like a muscle through consistent, repeated effort. Doing something small every single day is infinitely more powerful than doing something big once a week. These small wins build trust with yourself, and when you trust yourself to keep your promises, your self-discipline skyrockets. Step 3 is a game changer. Remove temptation. Don't rely on willpower. We often think of disciplined people as having superhuman willpower, as if they're constantly fighting off urges. But in reality, the most disciplined people are often the ones who have to use their willpower the least. They don't fight temptation. They design their environment so that temptation barely exists. Your willpower is a finite resource. It's like a battery that drains throughout the day. If you spend all your energy resisting the cookies on your counter, you'll have less energy to focus on your work. So, if you want to build discipline, make it easy on yourself. Remove the distractions. Control your environment. Make your bad habits harder to do, and your good habits easier to do. If you get distracted by your phone, put it in another room. Turn off notifications. If you want to eat healthier, don't buy junk food in the first place. Clean your workspace. Plan your day the night before. When your environment supports your goals, discipline stops feeling like a constant battle and starts to become automatic. Finally, step 4, do it even when it's hard. This is the moment of truth. There will be days when you feel tired. There will be days when you feel unmotivated. There will be days filled with doubt. These are the days that matter most. These are the days that forge real discipline. Because discipline isn't built on the easy days when you're feeling great. It's built when you act in spite of resistance. When you show up even when every part of you is screaming to stay in bed. You don't need to feel confident to take action. You don't need to feel ready to start. You just need to show up. The feeling of accomplishment comes after the action, not before it. Every difficult day you push through, every workout you do when you're tired, every time you don't quit, you are building mental fortitude. You are proving to yourself that your commitment is stronger than your comfort. So, I want you to close your eyes for a second and imagine becoming someone you deeply respect. Someone who keeps the promises they make to themselves. Someone who doesn't quit when things get hard. Someone who is in control of their actions and, therefore, their destiny. That person is not born. That person is built. They are built through discipline, through small daily actions, and through relentless consistency. You have the power to build that person, starting right now. Start today. Choose one small thing. Stay consistent and become the best version of yourself. If this video helped you find some clarity, please give it a like. Subscribe for more content on building a better life. And share it with someone you know who needs to hear this message today. Thank you for watching.